Carhelpout.com. It's the convenience.
Your car is lying to you. Every time you get behind the wheel, you're trusting a hidden network of eyes and ears that might be dangerously out of alignment. We're talking about ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. These are the systems that brake for you, keep you in your lane, and watch your blind spots. But for these systems to work, they need to be calibrated. ADAS calibration is the process of aligning a vehicle's sensors with the road and its own physical orientation. It's not just close enough. We're talking about physical and electronic alignment to manufacturer specifications that are precise down to the millimeter. So when do you actually need this? Most people think it's only after a massive crash, but the reality is much more subtle and much more common. The most common trigger? Windshield replacement. Those forward-facing cameras are mounted directly to the glass. Change the glass, and you've moved the camera. Even a minor fender bender that doesn't leave a scratch can shift a bumper-mounted radar sensor just enough to throw the whole system into chaos. Changing your wheel alignment, suspension height, or even your tire size changes the car's thrust angle. If the car is sitting differently, the sensors are looking at the wrong spot. This is what I call the 1-degree disaster. A camera misaligned by as little as 0.6 degrees doesn't sound like much, right? But at highway speeds, that tiny fraction of a degree at the source translates to a 40-foot error down the road. You're now aiming for a ghost. What happens when it goes bad? One word: phantom. Have you ever been driving on a clear road and your car suddenly slams on the brakes for no reason? That's phantom braking. The system misinterprets a shadow or a road sign as a stationary object in your path. It's terrifying, and it's a classic sign of bad calibration. Then there's the steering ping pong. Your lane keep assist starts nudging you back and forth between the lines because it can't quite find the center. Adaptive cruise control might follow the car ahead way too closely, or fail to see a stopped vehicle entirely until it's much too late. So, the big question: is it safe to drive with broken ADAS calibration? The short answer is a resounding no. And here's the scary part. Research shows that a tiny misalignment can reduce your emergency braking reaction time by 60%. That's the difference between a close call and a fatal impact. Misaligned cameras can completely miss a pedestrian stepping off the curb because they're outside the system's distorted field of view. The tech meant to save lives becomes useless. And it's not just physical safety, it's legal. Lawsuits over missed calibrations are skyrocketing. Some settlements are now exceeding $1 million. If you skip a calibration after a repair and then get into an accident, both you and the shop could be held liable for negligence. Precision isn't just a luxury, it's a legal shield. Now let's get into the controversy, because behind the scenes there's a massive battle happening between car makers, repair shops, and insurance companies. First, the right to repair. Manufacturers often demand that shops use only their branded tools and expensive OEM glass, claiming aftermarket parts cause systems to fail. Independent shops argue this creates a monopoly that drives up your repair costs. But technicians will tell you, even a tiny distortion in cheap glass can make a calibration impossible. Then there's the money. Calibration adds hundreds of dollars to a repair bill. Insurance companies often try to cut these costs, calling them upcharges.
So if you are waiting for the perfect time to seize this opportunity, the time is now.
Are you fed up with carrying the burden of a house you can't afford? Tired of being a landlord? House needs too many repairs? Going through foreclosure? Facing divorce? Income or job loss? Medical bills? Relocation? Inherited an unwanted house? Tired of paying taxes on a vacant house? No matter the reason, condition, or price, we buy houses as is.
WeBuyHousesCashOrTerm.com is your real estate housing consultant when you need to sell your house fast, as is condition, to a cash home buyer and get peace of mind.
Sometimes there is a simple way on how to relieve or get a treatment for the problem. Naturally from an ebook, How to Get Rid of Health Issues, Quickly Without Medication. It's the step-by-step guide you can use right from your kitchen to reclaim your health naturally by someone who's been there. If you're tired of being told medication is your only option, this could change everything for you. Your body has an incredible ability to heal itself while you sleep when you give it the right ingredient. That is available at local grocery store, or you can order them online. Visit howtogetridofhealthissues.com to get your step-by-step guide today.
While shops say it's essential for safety. And then we have the static versus dynamic debate. Static calibration happens in a controlled shop with lasers and specific target patterns. It requires a perfectly level floor. The controversy? Mobile services doing calibrations in parking lots. Critics say without a level floor and controlled lighting, these parking lot jobs are a safety gamble. As a technician, my verdict is simple. If the manufacturer says it needs a calibration, it's not an option. It's the difference between a car that helps you and a car that fails you. Next time you get a windshield replaced or a wheel alignment, ask for the calibration report. If the shop can't provide one, they haven't finished the job. We're diving deep into the tech that's changing the road every week. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Have you ever experienced phantom braking? Don't let your car lie to you. Stay informed, stay precise, and I'll see you in the next one. Carhelpout, your tech truth on the road. Let's break down exactly why your radar behaves the way it does. Radar uses radio waves to measure distance and speed, and it's surprisingly sensitive to even the smallest tilt. If that radar unit is angled just 2 degrees downward, it starts bouncing waves off the asphalt instead of the car ahead. The system gets confused, and that's when you get phantom alerts. Cameras, on the other hand, are the eyes. They look for lane markings and pedestrians, but their software is calibrated based on a very specific focal point. Change the glass, change the focus. Cheap aftermarket glass can have waves or distortions that are invisible to you, but to the computer, they look like a curved road or a shifting lane line. This leads to that ping-ponging I mentioned. It's not just physical movement either. Even electronic service events can trigger the need for a recalibration. Disconnecting the battery or a software update can reset the system's baseline. The most overlooked trigger is wheel alignment. ADAS systems calculate everything based on the thrust angle, the direction the rear wheels are pushing the car. If that's off, everything is off. Ever wonder why your blind spot monitor stays lit when no one is there? Or worse, stays dark when a car is right next to you? That's often a misaligned ultrasonic or radar sensor in the rear bumper. Many shops pull bumpers for simple paint jobs without realizing they've just disturbed a dozen sensitive sensors. If they don't recalibrate, they're handing you back a compromised safety system. Why is it so expensive? Because the equipment is incredibly specialized. A full calibration setup can cost a shop upwards of $30,000, plus the training and space required. You need a massive, perfectly level space. If the floor is off by even a fraction of an inch, the entire laser alignment is invalid. This isn't something you can do in a driveway. Some cars allow for dynamic calibration, driving the car at a set speed on a marked road. But many manufacturers are moving toward static because it's simply more reliable. Dynamic calibration requires perfect conditions. If it's raining, snowing, or the lane lines are faded, the system can't calibrate. Static targets eliminate those variables. There's a hidden liability for shops here. If a body shop sublets the calibration to a third party and it's done wrong, the body shop is often the one legally responsible in court. That's why high-end shops are bringing calibration in-house. They need to own the documentation and guarantee the safety of every car that leaves their bay. Documentation is your proof of safety. We're entering the era of Level 3 and Level 4 autonomy. In the next few years, your car won't just assist you, it will take over. And at that point, calibration isn't just important, it's everything. Imagine an autonomous car making a high-speed turn with a misaligned LiDAR sensor. The margin for error goes to zero. We're building a world that relies on absolute geometric perfection. As a consumer, you have to be your own advocate. Don't let an insurance company talk you into skipping a calibration to save a few bucks. It's your safety on the line, not theirs. The difference between a properly calibrated ADAS system and a broken one can be a 50% reduction in crash risk. Those are odds you simply can't ignore. At the end of the day, these systems are amazing if they're right. But a miscalibrated sensor is worse than no sensor at all because it gives you a false sense of security.
It's the
Driving is a
convenience.
game of inches and milliseconds. Don't let a 1-degree error take that away from you. Stay vigilant, stay calibrated, and keep your tech in check. If this deep dive helped you understand your car a bit better, smash that like button. We've got a whole series on hidden car tech you need to know about. Check the playlist here. I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a repair done and then seen a system malfunction light a week later? Tell me your stories in the comments below. I read everyone. I'm your expert technician, and this has been a Carhelpout Forensic Deep Dive. Keep it real, keep it precise, and keep on rolling. I'll see you in the next investigation. Carhelpout.com is the best way to get a mobile mechanic auto car repair service shop on wheels to come to you. Whether you're stuck at home or on the side of the road, our mobile mechanics are ready to assist you. We bring the repair shop to your location to save you time and hassle. We also provide emergency vehicle roadside assistance, such as car battery jump start, flat tire road service, running out of gas service if your vehicle stops or has a problem on the side of the road or any business parking lot. We understand that car troubles can be stressful, so we aim to provide quick and efficient solutions to get you back on the road as soon as possible. Additionally, we offer pre-purchase used car buying inspection checkup services review. Whether you're buying from local dealership or private car owner seller, either from Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, automotive auction, or anywhere else, we can help you with PPI inspection. We can come to you at any location, whether it's your home driveway, your office parking lot, or even if you're stranded on the roadside.
Carhelpout.com. It's the convenience.